Yeah. Start the spark. Igniting flames. Builders rise, no time for games. Rachel on chain, bass junkie too. Ain't nothing we can't push through. Block stack heavy, empire tall. Base blockchain, answering the call. Codes and keys, never gonna stall. Brick by brick, we build it all. Let's fucking build, go with the grind. Ideas collide, progress gonna shine. Hands to the future, leave the past behind. Builders unite, all hearts aligned.
What's going on, everybody? GMBM.
Yo, yo, yo. Reach, I must say that intro is like 50 seconds.
That was awesome.
I mean, honestly. So, I mean, actually, when I created it, obviously it's with AI. You can't put in naughty words, so I had to like break up the words and like make it sound like a Vietnamese like family name. Like it's for King.
I mean, listen, it works, and I was really surprised to hear you included Rachel on Chain. You included my name in that song, so that was pretty cool.
Hey, there's no half measures here. You are my host on the LFB show, and we're going to be doing this every Tuesday night. If we're a little bit late, that's because we're doing a little bit of extra prep work. You know, the alpha never stops coming. And we want to give you an action-packed show. So, guys, if you can show some love and just retweet, let's want people know that we are here, we are live, we are bringing you the alpha on a Taco Tuesday.
All right, well, we have a pretty stacked agenda, everybody, for today. So, yeah, something that I want to start with, and yeah, like Base Junkie was saying, if you're able to retweet this out, what we want to do on this live stream every week is really proliferate who is building on base, innovators, builders. We call it LFB for a reason, you guys. We want to celebrate builders on the base chain. So, what I want to do every week, Base Junkie, is highlight a different base builder, maybe even more than one every week, who's doing cool things. And I think for this week, why don't we take a look at a few to kick off, and then we'll go through the other items on the agenda. Base Junkie's going to talk a little bit about what's happening with Coinbase Ventures. I'm going to share a bit more about ETHSF, which happened in the Bay Area this past week, and then we're going to end on a spicy note, which I'll save it a nice surprise for the end for you guys. Okay, so starting up, I want to talk about a super base builder, you guys. This is someone who's been a big part of my blockchain journey as a woman on base. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, and yeah, the first person I really want to highlight, Nikeshi, I am Cheris. If you're listening or watching this live stream, I saw she was excited about this today. She has been creating content nonstop, you guys. She also connected me with the Holt International School of Business to do an event during ETHSF. So we'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, she's making videos. I don't know if I could share audio here, but like I just thought this was really cool, and I wanted to highlight and give her a shout out. Can you guys hear? Can you hear Base Junkie?
I can hear you. I can't hear the video.
Can you hear it? No. Okay. Well, basically, I mean, this is one about onboarding to Farcaster. She also did a new one that I saw, and I have such an appreciation. Well, can you see me, Base Junkie?
I see.
Okay,
I see
well,
it froze my screen.
It froze for me for a second. Sorry. I have a huge appreciation to folks that create content, create video content. I know firsthand how much work goes into this. So just going down real quick. She started making these videos. I don't know if you've seen like those YouTube trends.
I saw this the other day. I loved the video. I loved it.
Man, she's cooking so much. I like can't find it. It's like buried under all the content she's been making. But basically, she goes around and she asks people like, would you rather get $2 right now or give away $2 to a stranger. And when
Give
the
away
person
$4, wasn't it?
or $4, when the person selects that they'd rather give, right, and give back, they end up covering that and actually incentivizing them more. So I thought that was a pretty cool thing that Nikeshi's doing. So shout out to Nikeshi, making base content, bringing the world on chain. She's actually having people download the Coinbase wallet too, just out and about, talking to strangers. That kind of energy is how we onboard people, you guys. So I love what she's doing. And yeah, Nikeshi is also, I'll just share another tab here real quick. So Nikeshi is a part of Based Africa. So this is another project. You guys, like, they only have like 3,000, a little over 3,000 followers. If everyone watching this can give them a follow, I know that Base has really wanted to prioritize onboarding in Africa more and expanding in that region. So let's support them. Base Africa is incredible. They have an incredible community of innovators and builders. So just wanted to show them some love today on the show. And then, yeah, let's see. I have a couple of others as well. I'll go over to Coco Codes, who is actually live on the space right now. Shout out to Coco Codes, who has been crushing it, doing spaces. Base Junkie and I were just on a space with him. So yeah, I just want to show some love and shout out builders. And then, you know, I'm just going to shout out really quick. Our friend Late Night on Base, you guys, we are always cooking with Bill. Bill is one of our dear friends. We host Let's Touch Base together. We do on-chain media work together. And Base Junkie, do you want to chat about a little bit about the show that you have with Bill that you guys do weekly and your giveaway?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Bill's an absolute Chad, a builder in the space, long time. I mean, you can see his top post, the interview with Jesse.
Yeah, we have matching pinned posts on our profiles.
Yeah, it's so cool. Honestly, I after seeing all the all of the on-chain summer pictures from last year, I got like mad, like crazy FOMO. So, you know, I want to see. One thing I love about Base is that they are going global. So even if sometimes I can't go across the pond, you know, I want to bring more events to this side. But I'm hoping that this summer I'll be able to join the homies across the pond and be at the next one. But yes, I just want to share a little bit about. Yeah, we do actually have a giveaway. I mean, this maybe was a good segue, but for the show that Bill and I do weekly, it is called NFT Tonight, where we are raising awareness for numerous NFT projects, all the builders who are building NFTs and onboarding culture and community on Base. You know, some people believe that meme coins will bring on the masses, other people utilities. I strongly believe that NFTs are where people find their tribe and find their community. So that is where I'm having a large part of my focus for this year. I'm going to put up a giveaway. If you haven't already joined it, there are some absolutely base chads who are sponsoring this giveaway. Let me just pull it up. Where are you hiding in all the tabs?
Whoa, this is intense.
Oh, sorry. That's like one of those pictures. Yeah. So if you go into late night on Base, there's the giveaway. Or if you scroll down on my page a little bit, so it is from the Saved Souls, courtesy of OCaptain23. So follow these steps, and you can be in with a chance of winning 2 NFTs. Currently with a floor with minimum bids of 0.02. Honestly, this is a juicy giveaway. So shout out to Captain, shout out to Save Souls, builders that are supporting builders and just growing the community one holder at a time. So if you haven't already, check it out.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Base Junkie, for sharing. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. It just froze up there a little bit. Just bringing it back one moment to a couple recent activations that happened. I'll kind of run through the list here. So number one, during ETH San Francisco, I actually worked my first Stand with Crypto event. So that was pretty exciting. Got to work with Carrie from their team, which was really exciting. And yeah, exploring what's possible here. You know, maybe I'll bring up a thread really quick. And there's my matching print photo with Bill. Let's see. So yeah, Decent Labs. For those of you that know, I mean, I started full-time doing business development for Decent Labs. So we made this thread on everything from ETHSF. So number one, got to see Vitalik speak, was in a room with Vitalik, which was awesome. Got to be, you know, up doing recordings, doing interviews, got to interview the head of product at Base as well, Tom, which that will be coming out soon. And then also shout out to Nikeshi, I am Cheris, who got us connected with the Holt International School of Business. So I actually got to speak with a professor and someone from their blockchain club as well. We covered a lot of topics, you guys: stable coins, cross-border payments, AI, metaverse, DAOs, digital identity, governance. We covered a lot of things during this. And yeah, it was really exciting. This is from the Stand with Crypto event here. These are some of my local girlies. Shout out Alejandra and my other friends that are in this picture. These are some of the women from the faculty at Holt International School of Business. So connected with some really awesome women that are more in the world of academia, that are interested in learning more about blockchain. So that always excites me to see, you know, career-oriented women getting excited about crypto and what's possible. This is me with the Cali Crypto Bear too. Good times, you guys. And yeah, this is the blockchain club at Holt International School of Business. And every student there was so engaged. The energy was so, like, honestly, it just felt like, you know, when you're first discovering crypto and first getting excited about it, like, whoops, sorry, did I freeze up?
No, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. You know that energy when you're first figuring out crypto, blockchain, and you're just like lit up and excited about it? I really felt that in that room. Students were raising their hands. People were asking questions. They wanted resources. We actually got Clement here to join our educational course called How to DAO. So I'm actually contributing to this course. I guess I should talk a little bit about this. So How to DAO is a book that was written by Punkar, co-authored with Kevin Owaki, who's the founder of Gitcoin DAO. So there is a course starting today, actually, where we are going through all of the fundamentals of How to DAO. And my company, Decent Labs, is actually a sponsor of this. So very excited for that. But yeah, to go back here, I think the event was really awesome. There's a ton of, whoops, okay, there I am. There's a ton of posts on LinkedIn about this event we did at Holt International School of Business. And to tease, to give a little alpha, we are also, as of today, I talked to some folks from UC Berkeley and the vice mayor of Berkeley yesterday to discuss doing a summit at Berkeley. So the university and college level, I feel like there's a lot of opportunity to bring blockchain and crypto education there. So this was just super exciting. And we had some folks from Base and Coinbase tune in as well. So that's
amazing.
Pretty much all the updates I have. It's been super jam-packed, a lot of exciting things these past few weeks on my end.
I mean, that was a lot, and you're absolutely right to be target. I mean, like that was like, wow, like.
I have one more thing, actually. I'm sorry, I totally forgot. So, shout out to David So, head of ecosystem at Base. We had a conversation earlier today, and he was telling me about a new project that's coming to Base. Now, I just got the green light to share about this, you guys. So I'll just run through really quick. Yeah, this is some alpha. So Bio is engineered to transform.
Do you want to share a screen on this?
Sure. I actually, I have a document. Let's see, real quick.
If it's not worth sharing screen, sorry to interrupt you.
Actually, I actually can. So I'm on their website, bio.xyz. So let me just pull this up. This just looks so cool. I'll just share at a high level. I mean, I'm just learning about this today, but I think it's definitely worth bringing up. So give me 1 second. Here we go. I mean, first of all, right off the bat, amazing website. So for those of you watching today, if you're familiar with DeSci or decentralized science, there's a lot of opportunity in that space. I actually did a workshop about this at the University of Ethereum, and I spoke with someone who has a PhD and is working on DeSci, and they said traditional science is very gatekept, right? And like studies are very controlled, and usually the companies or organizations that have money can like kind of manipulate what the tests will look like, what the end results will be, who's working on it, etc. So decentralized science is a way for scientists to do more. Like I feel like it's more friendly to the peer review and process, right? Like, and actually getting crowdfunding or grants for there to be like actual pure scientific studies. And I'm not a scientist, so I feel like that's kind of the best that I can break it down here. But so David told me that this is the most successful DeSci project on Ethereum, you guys, and they are coming to base next month. So this is huge. Some of the partners they have, if you're not familiar with DeSci, these are some really big partners. Athena DAO, they're a DAO completely dedicated to researching more about the science of female health and wellness, right? Because there's been a lack of research there. Hair DAO, they're dedicated to helping, individuals that are affected by alopecia and hair loss. Vita DAO, Psy DAO, like these are some really big projects here that they're working with. So for them to be coming to base, I think this is huge. And I'll just go over a couple points that David shared with me. So BioV1 is engineered to transform the black box of life sciences into an open source, community-driven network where anyone can get worthy research funded and back brilliant science from day one. So Bio allows patient and researcher communities to interact directly on peer-to-peer networks. I love that. Driving over $10 million in research funding to scientists in the past 3 months alone, amid ongoing funding freezes at the NIH and NSF. So this new protocol consists of a native launchpad, liquidity engine, and bio agents, which are AI-powered scientific agents powered by biostaking. There's a lot more here. I have a lot of information that David shared with me, but I think this is really huge. I was just saying earlier that I would love to see a lot more real-world impact projects coming to base in Coinbase. And here it is, folks. I think Bio is really awesome, and I'm excited to see it. All right, that's it.
Honestly, like a company like this, it's not really it's not really something that I think of on a day-to-day basis, because I'm very focused on like NFTs, artwork, culture, this side of what Base has to offer and crypto has to offer, the community side. But obviously, like there are the real world applications of the blockchain which we absolutely cannot ignore. I mean, I remember like late last year hearing about this study that was paid for with American taxpayer dollars, and it didn't give the political bias that they were trying to support. So they just didn't release the information. And it's like, well, hang about, like, if like why should science be political, and why should it be gated from the people to just support a political agenda? Having like decentralizing that and just making the public more aware of the facts. This is a big step forward, and definitely a very strong use case for crypto. So absolutely mega bullish to see Bio come to base where we are onboarding next billion people.
Amen. And shout out, I don't know if David's watching this, but shout out to David. So he always tees up really interesting and innovative projects that are coming to base. Demo was another one that I featured, where they're actually incentivizing people just to drive their cars, right? Kind of like data mining through driving. So I think there's a lot of interesting projects that are interested in coming onto Base. And we're always excited. I mean, Base Junkie and we're going to be doing this show every week. So if you're working on something interesting, if you're innovating on the Base chain, hit us up. We'd love to feature you, talk about your project, or as an individual. I think every week we should just spotlight different people doing good things on Base. Shout out to Smoke the Artist, too, the CEO of Own the Doge. I see she commented such wow. Shout out to Smoke if she's watching this. Absolute gem of a human being, and I love the Doge community.
Honestly, Rachel, I saw you in the spaces last week, the creator space.
And like
a puppy dog, I was like, okay, if Rachel's in space, I'm gonna go and support, check it out. And then I was listening to the speakers. I listened to Own the Doge
Ryan, the creator's
and
intern.
the curators, all of it, like the Farcast, Clanker Con team. And I
Yeah.
was like, yo, these guys are spitting bars. Like this, this is where the builders are at. It was late my time. It was like maybe like midnight or something. But like I was feeling a little bit sluggish. I thought, yeah, maybe I'll listen in just before bed. And then it was just so much alpha, so much positivity in the room. And I'm like, I've got to come up. I've got to come say hello because the mood was electric. So, like absolutely a great crowd in here. Shout out to Own the Doge.
Yeah, I love Own the Doge. I DM'd Smoke just now that we're giving them their flowers. And by the way, there's a creators intern space tomorrow, you guys. Let me pull up the time here. That is gonna be It's gonna be 2:15 p.m. PST. So 5 p.m. I'm sorry, 5:15 p.m. EST, 2:15 p.m. PST. So I'll drop a link to that. That is one of those spaces, you guys, that I'm just like, I won't miss that. I love the vibes. I want to support what they're doing. Anything to support creators on base, I think just intuitively, I'm like, yes, a strong yes for it. But Base Junkie, there are a couple things I think on your end to go through here. We were talking about Coinbase Ventures a bit, and there's a certain video circulating too. I don't know if you want to touch that. Maybe do like a reaction or show it.
But just before we like go on to like the Coinbase Ventures and that video that maybe a lot of us have been seeing of another chain in the past 24 hours. I just want to say that this is one of the things I really love about Base and the whole Base community, how supportive it is of each other, and anyone with a platform, anyone with a voice, like looking to highlight like builders. I mean, that's what makes Base the builders chain. One thing I'm really dedicating myself towards this year is the NFT side of things, because obviously like there's the real world applications, there's the meme coin communities, and shout out and respect to every single sector of crypto. But I think that as we look to onboard the next billion people on chain, people are tribal. People are looking for their communities, and there's so many great projects. And like because I do the NFT Tonight show with Bill, I'm like in it looking for new projects, looking at communities, looking at the vibe and like how active chats are. NFTs are culture, and there's so many worthwhile builders that just don't have a platform. So that's why we are working on creating the non-fungible alliance, a way to highlight builders and give voice to the voiceless, and shout out to the builders who are building on the red days as well as the green days.
I love that, man. That is the base way we show up no matter what the markets are doing, because it's about long-term impact. Obviously the market and prices, that affects the sentiment. But if we continue showing up, working hard, making an impact, I feel like that's how we build long-term, lasting, change for our world. So, just want to give a shout out. Also, looks like we got some active folks in the Let's Touch Base community chat. I got to show some love always. We love the Let's Touch Base family. Base Junkies and admin in the Let's Touch Base community. We got Spiral. I just saw Spiral was typing to say hello.
Spiral's a Chad.
We love Spiral. I'm just gonna tell him just shouted you out.
We love
Spiral.
you, Spiral. I mean, honestly, like, so right now the entire crypto market is a bit depressed. It's like the mood on the timeline. If you're looking at the charts, it kind of feels a bit like I know again with this. But I stopped looking at the charts a while ago. Every now and then I check it, just double check. Like, okay, no, still in the consolidation stage. Like, that's fine. We're building red days, green days. It doesn't matter. And one of the great things about the red days is that you see who turns up. Like, you don't see who's in it, popping champagne bottles at midnight. Like, no, these are the builders. So I see we got 260 people tuning in. Like, you guys are in it. You guys
real
are building Chads.
Real Chads and Chadettes.
That's it. That's it. The builders on base. You guys are the backbone of this community, and together we uplift each other and build a strong foundation to welcome on the next wave of people on chain.
Oh snap! I see comments coming in. We got Smoke said such wow. Own the Doge left a heart. We have CryptoCat2022.base.eth who says keep building. Then the more recent ones, we have FedChain, saying LFB. We have Henry the Great saying BM. So shout out to everyone that's here who's engaging. Super excited to, we got a comment from Arrowbud as well. Shout out to the Arrowbud team and community. I would not have my puppy without Arrowbud. They connected me to an adoption event where I adopted my Bodhi. So shout out to Arrowbud.
Also, hey, I don't know if I'm seeing different comments, but I'm seeing Gist, I'm seeing Fran, I'm seeing Bill, I'm seeing Emmanuel. Like,
whoa, you're right. Hold up. We gotta get those comments on here. Why don't we okay, those are the live stream comments. I was looking at the post comments.
Okay. Here we are. Oh, we got Driven. Rachel always doing a lot. Very thanks, lady. You got a fan.
We got Bill. Now I'm like, damn, I wish we had Bill up here for a minute.
Actually, I told Bill, I'm like, yo, brother, you are welcome. Like, you are a base builder. You are welcome anytime on stream. So
we are like a true collective here, like Base Junkie, Bill, myself, like y'all making me blush. Bill, you do this to me every time. Whenever we start a space, he's like, nah, you guys, Rachel's cool. Like we kind of go back and forth, like, no, Bill's the best. He's like, no, Rachel's the best. It goes on for a bit.
It's kind of like those phone calls, like, no, you hang up. No, you hang up.
No, we have the best. You know the reverse Uno card? It's like that. It's like, no, you.
No, I honestly, you hit me with that. I gave you your flowers, and you're like, well, I've got some chocolates for you. I'm like, well,
exactly.
I've got a postcard for you, and you're like, well, here's a teddy bear. I'm like,
it goes back and forth. It goes back and forth. Oh, shout out to Driven. I see. Okay, can we pin the comment from Driven and then Just on Chain? That's awesome. I see Driven on deck. Shout out to Driven. I know I've been saying this. I have an interview, my first interview in a Ferrari, you guys. Got an interview in a Ferrari. This is true facts, you guys. This was in Paul Walker's Ferrari from Fast and Furious. So this is actually it's becoming a real world asset through Driven, a community owned Ferrari, you guys. So how cool is that?
That's so cool. Honestly, like, shout out to Driven. Like, we had them on the spaces on Monday, on every Monday night with the base UTC co-host a building space. No shields. If you want to get booted, shield us the next guaranteed 100x overnight. But if you're looking to build something sustainable and like actually like build a community around it, you come on up. Let us know what you are building. It's an open space fireside. And Driven was dropping the alpha. He was saying that one day on the cards they'll be looking at getting a Back to the Future DeLorean.
Whoa!
So when that happens, I'll make my way over. And
we gotta get an interview, Base Junkie. You're gonna have to fly over the pond. Come to On-Chain Summit, man. I think that's how we're gonna make everything happen. Bill and I are gonna be cooking. We're gonna be making content. Quigley's gonna be there making content. So we got to bring you into the content creation fold there. Also, shout out to Just on Chain. I see Just left a comment and just DM me as well. Shout out to Just, who is the most active, like maybe aside from Bill, myself, and Base Junkie. Just on Chain, he shows up every single day in the Let's Touch Base community, you guys. And also is a very gifted writer. If you guys are looking for a writer for content creation, he actually wrote a good deal for me to create some videos. So if anyone's looking for support on writing, Just is amazing, always working hard and always willing to support our community. So I think I'm getting to the end of my time here. I got to jump here in a couple of minutes. Do we want to show a certain video that's been circulating? I know this has been for so many people.
Before we share the video, I'll just quickly mention about the Coinbase Ventures collaborating with Echo Labs to make investing into projects that much easier. I've lost I've lost the tweet, but guys, go check out on Coinbase Ventures page. So that this partnership means that they are empowering investors in a more decentralized way. They're bringing investing into startups on chain. You know, long ago are the days that only the elite few can invest into promising startups and reap all the rewards.
Let's
And
go.
now bringing it on chain, democratizing it and decentralizing it, putting it in the hands of the people. Regular investors are getting their chance to support their projects and support viable projects early on. So it's just another way that Coinbase and partners are giving power to the people.
Amen. By the way, can we pin the most recent comment? Because we have an absolute legend who's tuning in here. We got Crypto Statuette, you guys. LF Create. You know what? I don't know. Maybe that's our new title. I don't know. We got
NFC.
LFB, maybe LF Create. Content creator extraordinaires. Crypto Statuette, I just have to say a few words. I gotta throw the flowers out there. She is a woman that has inspired me and supported me throughout my base journey. You guys, like, since day one, I would not be where I'm at if it wasn't for Crypto Statuette. Folks like her, Aneri, Jesse, David. For those of you that are just coming to base or interested in coming to base, if you continuously show up, if you get active in the chats, drop your GMs, drop your BMs, say hello, get to know some people on the team. They will support you. They will show up for you. But yeah, I'd say just keep innovating, keep showing up, keep building, you guys. And yeah, I'm just honored that we got a retweet from Statuette, you guys. So thank you.
Can I just say like how serendipitous this is? Because I was messaging with Zen earlier today because
shout out to Zen.
Shout out to Zen, head of the global builders on base, and I was saying to him like, "Yo, last weekend I went to the Algarve blockchain committee. It was the 1 year anniversary for the blockchain in the south of Portugal, and it was sponsored by Sui. And now it was there was some good talks, there was some good projects. I saw Odyssey from Shredding Sassies, as well as the Chili Banks, and I'm like, yo, there's some base builders here. And there's a strong tech hub. There's about 120 people here. Obviously, this isn't like like a San Fran massive conference, but I mean, for a Saturday night, I mean, this was a party in a castle with an open bar. I was like, this is a vibe.
That's awesome.
And I said to Zen, I'm like, yo, we need to have like basically the presence in it. You know, like I'll set it up. I've got all the connections, with like the local university, the tech hub,
yes,
the blockchain committee. They asked me to do something about like host an NFT night for them, and I was like,
that's awesome.
How do we do this? And Zen was like, you need to reach out to Statuette. So
yeah, so she's here, and check this out. Something that I've done over the past, like, God, I keep saying 6 months, but it's been like 9 months now. I've been working in the Base and Coinbase ecosystem. If you go to base.org, you guys, you can actually look through the resources, and there's a way for you to apply to host base meetups. And of course, Statuette is an incredible resource. I mean, she's working on the community side. So if you jump in, ask how to do it, raise your hand. If you want to host a meetup, if you want to get involved in your local community, I'll just share my screen again real quick and show what we did here locally during ETHSF. DM Statuette, you guys. Can you pin that?
Consider my hand officially raised. I want to host a base meetup here in the sunniest side of Europe. Statuette, I will be sliding into your DM tonight.
Can you show real quick? This is something we did recently during ETHSF, and this came from, by the way, shout out to I am Charis Nikeshi for establishing this connection. But we went to the Holt International School of Business, like I mentioned earlier. We had some, Base and Coinbase folks tuning in, got to chat with a professor from the school. And, this meetups like this, you can do in your local community, you guys. Like, you can get together with a group of individuals, raise your hand, ask the Base team how to do it, and they'll support you. Just DM Statuette. So that's just one example.
Yeah. I mean, like, sorry, Statuette, you're about to get an avalanche of DMs.
She said, shout out to Clement. Oh my God. he knows how to host an event. That event, the energy was so good. He had everybody, something I really liked that Clement did. It's a little thing, but it's also a big thing. At the beginning of the event, he had everybody stand up. He's like, I want y'all to just take a moment. Let's move around. Let's show up here in the room and be present together. And I love little things like that, to intentionally curate spaces where we're bringing people together. It was awesome. I had such a good time there. And actually, I got interviewed by their media team, and have an interview coming out. So that kind of highlights some of my journey in crypto on base. So excited to see that. All right, you guys. Well, we are over time here. Do we have anything else we want to go through? Base Junkie, what are you thinking?
I mean, like honestly, like we could be talking till the cows come home.
I know.
Like, but honestly, there is so much going on base all the time.
There's so much. It'd be hard to cover in one live stream.
All I can say is, show up, keep building, show support to other people, be a reply guy, and join spaces, join streams, show the love, because we show love to people that show love to us, and builders support builders. This is the year for collaborations.
Amen.
And this is the year for builders.
Yeah, and I would say psychologically, I think, and emotionally, it's easy to get bogged down by the charts and looking at prices. What I would say is look at the big picture, you guys. Show up, innovate, keep building, no matter what's happening in the markets, because crypto is here for the long term. The on-chain space is here for the long term. Just continue showing up, continue innovating, and I feel like when you work hard, things just align. The stars align, and things will happen. So, just keep showing up, you guys. And Base Junkie, super excited to be doing this with you every week now. LFB, man.
LFB, this is the year for builders. So
Woo.
let's effing create, let's effing grow.
LF Create, that's a new one. I don't know. I feel like that's a runner-up for our show name now. I don't know. I really like that. LF Create, LFB, heads down, keep building and stay based. You guys, this is a real thing. So like, I've been building a lot more recently. I mean, I started as a head of business development for Decent Labs. I have been really grinding and working, and folks like Base Junkie, Late Night on Base, I just want to give you guys a shout out, because like they'll hit me up like, let's do a live shoot, let's do a space. And like, it's a grind doing content creation, community building, growing your audience. But like, that's something that I really care about doing, because otherwise, like, things are so fleeting, right? If we're not documenting it, creating content, like I am Cheris, Nikeshi, like Afro Chicks, all these people who are creating videos, it's a grind, but it's so worth it, because we get to transcend like what we're trying to do here and educate the masses. So that is why I'm continuing to show up. And thank you, Base Junkie, for encouraging to start this show here.
Of course. I mean, honestly, you are such a positive light, and I think in these times, in these times where people are feeling a bit down in the dumps, it's like, I think showing a positive side of crypto and the builder community, like, hey guys, you're not in it alone. Everyone's having some struggles now, but remember, if you are actually, just to take it to that particular note, if you ever are having like mental health concerns, or you're feeling down, there are communities. You reach out to the Let's Touch Base Telegram. There's a strong community there of people supportive, and then there are other projects as well who are dedicated to supporting mental health. It's something that people don't really like to talk about, but it's an important one. So stay safe. You are not alone.
Yeah, you are. If you are struggling, I know that this space can be a lot. Burnout's a real thing too. If you ever want to talk to anyone, I'm here. Base Junkie's here. Late Night on Base. If you want to hop in the Let's Touch Base chat and say hello, like seriously, that is one of the most supportive communities that I'm a part of. Every now and then we just do like a check-in too. Like some of us are doing our personal training journey, like actually working on our fitness. Sometimes it will just turn into like pictures of dogs. Like we'll share pictures. I'll share my puppy. People start sharing their dogs. So I think it's also important for us to check in with each other in our lives outside of crypto too. And make sure we lean on our community. Oh, I see a comment from Catch Up. I missed this. Save me a WL spot for a base token NFT. All right, we got Catch Up here.
Yo, ketchup. So for those for those of you who don't know, Base Topies, the Topie collection is the NFT collection that Bill and I will be pushing this cycle. We are looking to uplift the entire Base NFT ecosystem with the non-fungible alliance, a way that communities can support each other and builders can support builders, and we can shine a light on the NFTs because NFTs are culture, and culture breeds community, and community is strong here on Base. Topies will be our collection, and we will be. I mean, if you look at my PFP, I'm already donning the Base Junkie Topie, the every builder's companion. So if you're looking for whitelist or all that stuff, follow the accounts. We have a giveaway going on right now, but I really hate shilling, but I love building. So.
I'm in the same boat, man. But I do like talking about people who are innovating. One of my mottos in life is support good people doing good things. It's why I'm here, working with you, Base Junkie. I just like to support good people that are working on good things. And yeah, before we go, maybe I can bring up Bodhi to say, let's take us out with some good puppy vibes real quick. 1 sec.
Go on. Ain't no party without a Bodhi party. But honestly, well, it's a red day. We've got almost 500 people here on the stream. It is a good time to build, and it's a good time to build together. If you are a builder and you are looking for support, make sure to reach out to us in the DMs, or join the telegrams. Join the Let's Touch Base Telegram and join Base UTC. Oh my God!
There he is. We got a
so much
sneaky
wow.
puppy over here. He wants to lick the microphone. Such wow. If we have any Doge or dog lovers out there. So I found out at ETH Denver, you guys, that as far as I know, he's the only dog with a base name, you guys. He's the only dog with a base name. On chain. Bodhi's on chain, you guys.
Bodhi's on chain. All right. All right. We'll be a billion people on chain, and then the billion doggies.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for everyone. How many people do we have right now?
Just shy of 500.
Oh man, I almost wish we could keep it going, but I got to keep on building over here. I know Base Junkie is probably late for him.
It's late, but it's late night on Base. But we are.
It's late night on Base without Bill. It doesn't feel the same.
We'll bring him up for a future collab on a Tuesday. But guys, it's bullish. It's bullish to see this many people showing support on a Tuesday night. You guys could be anywhere, but you're here with the builders. So
let's go, LFB.
LFB, guys. So I want to say thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to everybody who retweeted, commented, and showed us love. We will host these spaces every Tuesday night, and we want to shine a spotlight on the builders. So if you are building, or if you know a project that is building, make sure to tag us, tag them, and amplify their voice, because we are here to support the builders.
LFB, LF Create, and LFB. All right, you guys, we will see you next week.
All right, stay safe, stay healthy, but most importantly, stay based.
Stay based.